Hi guys, it's Stephanie Graham, Sewpreneur. I am the memory bear business coach and I help sewing enthusiasts go from hobbyists to sewpreneurs. And the main focus is helping those that are aspiring, new, or struggling memory bear and keepsake business owners. But anybody can follow along and subscribe. That's fine. All right, so it's kind of going to be a catching up type of video today, and it is May 16th, 2023. If you go to sewpreneur.com, you can get the free downloaded free ebook, right? And it's everything I wished I would have known starting out in the keepsake sewing business. It's a free download when you sign up for the newsletter. If you want to know more about everything else I'm talking about today, then you will go to stephaniegrams.com and the link will be underneath this video. And then, so I'll just get right to it. So I updated the quarterly business planner. All right. And this is what it looks like. Now you won't have the not for resale. That is the prototype that I ordered. Excuse me, goodness. But anyways, you will find this. And this is plan your year in 4 quarters. So basically in 1 month, you can plan your entire year. This was originally a PDF, and I've had several people reach out to me and tell me how much they enjoyed it, and it has helped them in their business. And so I offer it now as an actual book. I think it's just nicer than the PDF, but if you are still interested in the PDF, you can just follow along, and I'll put the link to my Etsy shop below this video. And this, I don't know, but every time I redesign this, it gets better. And I'm not just tooting my own horn, it really does. And my testimonials, I'll have to get those posted on the website, but I am very excited about having this updated and finished and printed. It's available for you to purchase, and it is something that we go through in the classes, and I will get to that in just a minute. Okay, now here's the doozy. I updated my volume 1, the ultimate guide to, or I'm sorry, the ultimate guide for memory bears and keepsake business owners. This is volume 2. Volume 1 was just a PDF. It sold very well, and thank you to everybody that purchased that. And here is your opportunity to get the actual book, Volume 2. I kept all the good stuff from Volume 1, but expanded it for Volume 2. So if you bought Volume 1, you're going to want to buy Volume 2 because it's updated. And I listened and made it a little bit larger print, easier to read, gives you more room to make notes along the sides, and you can highlight it. And I purposely did this. Let me see if I can just find an example for you. Oh yeah, and there's some lesson plans in here. Okay, so each page is printed on the front and blank on the back, and that just gives you the opportunity to make your notes or highlight without ruining the back page. I know sometimes our highlighters, even my little pastel highlighters, they like bleed through paper. So I went ahead and kept the back of each page blank, just in case you are a note taker like myself. And again, you are going to want to pick this book up. It's volume 2, and it is for sale in my Amazon shop. The link will be on this video here on YouTube. And there's some color in it this time. Since you don't have to do the printing, I decided I would have the printer put some ink in there, some color ink. All right, guys, so this is the volume 2. Turn your sewing hobby into a successful sewing business. And remember, passion and dreams alone will not help you succeed in your sewing business. It takes knowledge and a plan. So I have these published. All right, now on to the classes. The classes are launched for the pre-sale. All right, all of the videos are not done yet, but you are able to go ahead and purchase your spot in class. It's limited to the first 40 students, and with the classes, there are some bonuses that will not be available the next round. So for the first round of classes, and it's only $99, and it's a lifetime, as long as you keep your login information, you'll be able to access the classes. But it's $99. It's a one-time payment. You get all the classes and the resources, the homework, but the bonuses will be a private group where you can ask me any questions, whether it's related to the lessons that I teach, or if you have a sewing pattern question. I just had a pattern laying out because somebody had a question for me. But anyways, say you want to learn how to sew this pattern, right? That's something I will offer the first group of students. I will pull out all of my patterns and you can tell me which one you want me to sew for you. And I will record that and it will be part of your lessons. So again, I will have the list with the picture of the pattern that you get to choose from, and you will not see that list or the patterns until you purchase the class. Now, with the classes, there will be some PDF download files. If you have any like difficulties accessing those throughout the classes, all you need to do is reach out to me and let me know, hey, Stephanie, I'm having an issue with the PDF from lesson 1. Can you help me with that? And then I can figure out what maybe the problem would be, whether you don't have the ink or the paper. Maybe I could just send it to you in a digital form so that you can fill it out with like Google Drive, that type of thing. That way you don't have to use all of your ink and paper for the lessons. I know when I take online courses, one thing that really, really would bother me was the amount of colored ink on the handouts that they wanted us to print off and write on. And so I have kept it at a very, very minimum. There will be no color in the homework handouts. I want to save you the expense of colored ink and the waste of that. So you will have the digital PDF download of the course, and you will also have a digital fill in the blank type of form. It's the same thing as a PDF, only it gives you an option where you don't have to waste paper and ink. Okay, so for the courses, we have right now listed on my website at stephaniegrams.com. We have Introductory to the Memory Bears and Keepsake Sewing. That has been the #1 class that I've offered. In the past, that was a $20 class, and I just included it into all of my courses for $99. Whereas students used to pay $20 here, $17 there, and it would add up quickly for the students. And I decided to combine all of my classes plus extra classes that I've never taught, or at least never offered online, to you for the $99. That way you get all the things. All right. Now, I did have a question asked, will you need these books for the class? No, you don't need these books for the classes, but I will be using them in class. So if you do happen to purchase these, you'll want to bring them to class with you and keep them handy. But you don't have to like buy them for the class. But again, if you are actually going to be going from a hobbyist to a sewpreneur, which is a sewing entrepreneur, that's why I wrote these books, to help you bridge the gap between being a hobbyist and being a business owner. So again, it's completely up to you. All right, and if you go to stephaniegrams.com, at the very top of the screen, you will see different options. The top option will take you to the courses, and that will open up for you. And give me just a second, and I'll read off briefly what we have listed. So, and this is self-paced. So if you can't show up for the live class, That's okay. It's going to be recorded, and you will have the recording at no additional fee, at no additional cost. So you will get the homework, the live recording, and all of the other lessons for the $99. So you're really getting quite a bit of value for your dollar. So like I said, the very first course that's going to hit this whole thing off is the introductory. It's introducing you to the memory bear and keepsake sewing business and industry, and kind of what the mindset should be considered when you are going into this type of sewing business. It's a completely different mindset or thought process as a seamstress or even a stuffy or stuffed animal designer. It's different. So that's something that we do discuss and go over in depth. Again, and that was like the most popular class that I offered. All right, chapter 2. I call these chapters, which could actually be day 1, day 2, but I just call them chapters. That way you don't feel like you're behind if I say I'm on day 5, but you're just starting day 1. So I like to keep this without making you feel like you're behind. So chapter 1 was the introductory. Chapter 2 is choosing your location. And don't worry, this is for home-based business owners as well, not just somebody looking for a brick and mortar business. Okay, so we do cover home-based and brick and mortar for you. Also, financing your business. Again, don't let the title scare you. I did all self-financing for myself. It started with a pair of scissors and a sewing machine with a needle that came with it, literally. It didn't start with the pattern or marketing or anything else. And again, I will share all of this with you. All right, chapter 3 was financing. Chapter 4 is, are you CEO ready? And that's a really, really good in-depth chapter. It's some things that I did not consider at first. And you have to keep in mind, I've been sewing for over, 40 years, right? Since I was about 7 years old, and I'm 47. And so I've also been an entrepreneur for 30 plus years. So it's not like I came at this business not realizing what was involved. Um, but whenever you wear the hat as a keepsake sewing business owner, making memory bears for individuals who are trusting you with that favorite t-shirt that can't be replaced, there's something different with the CEO hat that we discuss in this chapter. All right, chapter 5 is getting organized for success. Again, you don't need to buy any fancy organization software or fancy shelving or anything like that. I'm really down to earth. I start with, you know what, this is what you have, and it might be a single shelf under a table type of thing. So really, this is really for somebody that really has no working budget, clear to somebody that has unlimited funds. So I've really included this for everyone. All right, chapter 6 is pricing your services, and we go in more in depth in that. I do have some videos on pricing your work, but the lessons are more in depth. I want you to think more ways when it comes to pricing your services and your value in the marketplace. Chapter 7 is advertising, selling, and marketing. And again, this is geared for somebody that is starting out with no budget, clear to me for ads. So it's for everybody. Chapter 8 is talking about taxes and financial records. And I can't give legal or tax advice. I can simply share with you what I've had to do in my business and where you can find some resources. I don't tell you what kind of legal person to reach out to or tax professional, but I can give you some ideas on how to find them. Okay. And then chapter 9 is keeping your business successful. It's geared to keep you from becoming stagnant and stuck. And then there are some extras that are going to be added to this, but at least it's in the pre-launch. You can get on the list now and make sure you don't miss out, because the first 40 students that sign up, get all of these bonuses. And once those 40 spots are taken, that's it for this exact bonus that I've offered. So go to stephaniegrams.com, check out the links, sign up for the newsletter. If you are already at the website, go to sewpreneur.com, get on that newsletter. Both newsletters will be speaking to you with the same information. And as always, you can put your comment below. I will check it every couple of days. I check comments, and use the hashtag Sewpreneur so it's easier to find you. Again, it's Stephanie Grams, helping sewing enthusiasts go from hobbyists to sewpreneurs in 2023. Thanks, guys.